Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing today? It's Wendy again. Now, you've seen this before, but not to this extent, because it's been added to. This is my spare card box, or things that I have doctored, and see, like that one, it doesn't meet in the middle, and this one, I was, why I cut it like that, I will never know. So I've been flicking through this morning looking for a project. Well, I've been trying to sort it out as well. All these, all of these can be used as toppers. So I put them in the front. And then I'm going through and I've got the odd, oh, that'll do. Here we are. It is 5.5 by 4 and 6, 5, just over half, 4.5. So I think I'll use that one today, and we'll put these all back, and you'll see me delving into these quite often because I've got strips of paper, cardstock, that some of it's not out of date, but we don't use it anymore. That I'm going to put to one side because I think it could be a mat. Oh, somebody made me that. It's a beautiful card, isn't it? Oh, that was from Janice. Oh, what's her name? Oh, sorry, Janice, I've forgotten what your surname is. Jazzle Dazzle, she does, that's it. Her YouTube, her YouTube is Jazzle Dazzle, I think it is. Dazzle Jazzle? So, as you can see, my little box is full of things that I've done, I've cut out, but I haven't done anything else with them. So, this is a box I will be dipping into. And it'll come under my Reduce, Reuse, Recycle little series. And you see that? I obviously cut that too short and tried to fold it and tried to be clever. And sometimes being clever is not easy for a... Oh, look at... That one's not bad, is it? Keep that one out there. What I'm putting out is things... I've got no idea why I cut it like that. I was obviously going to do something with it, and I forgot what I was going to do. You see, I've got ones there that I've half stamped. Well, that would look really nice if I put it on something like that as an inner rather than an outer. Obviously it wouldn't fit this card, but I could use that as an inner and write any greetings on there. So really, this box I'm just going to keep for... What was that one for? Oh, I overdid that one. And little oddments, and I'll put in my Reduce, Reuse and Recycle thingamajigsies that I'm doing. I don't like calling them series. I'll have to think of another word I think I can use there. Right, now then, I'll get my... oh, sorry, very dry here today. Right, let's get my guillotine. Right, it's 5.5, we said, by 4.5, didn't we? Centimetres. Sometimes it's easier to work with centimetres. So that's 14 centimetres by 11.5. 14 by 11.5. Now this is a piece of paper, or piece of card, found in the box of Reduce, Reuse, Recycle. So I thought, well, and I'm also combining this with the series I'm doing with where I've bought stamps and not used it. So I thought, well done. Blue Sea Wales, brilliant. So that's going to be that. Right. What did I say? This was 14. Yeah, that's 14, and I like to go down in half centimetre increments. So that'll be 14 by hang on now then. That's 14, so I will do 13.5. So I don't have to measure this again. And that comes at 11.5, so I'll do it by 11. Right, and what I want to do, I want to keep this dark bit for the bottom. So if it's going in like that, I need to do... That one doesn't fit. Oh dear. Right, now I've got it. Right, so we're at 13.5 long ways. Just double check that with my cards. But, yeah, that's about right. 13.5 and then 11 tall. Oh, wrong way round. See, I nearly messed up then. Well, it wouldn't have been really messing up, would it? It would just been me. Right, now this little thing, this little strip is going back in my reduce box. So I can't have this single, doesn't it? Right, so I've got that. I've got my stamping mat. And what I've done here, I've just laminated a piece of A4 cards because then I can wipe off then any mess and it doesn't get onto my mat. Right, so now why I'm using the mat, because these stamps, these are called photopolymer stamps and they're clear stamps, so you need really a little bit of a spongy bit underneath you. But now that I've cut that, I'm just going to offer it up once more and see how it's looking. Yeah, that looks about right, doesn't it? Ooh, that's fun. Right, now then, we'll get to the stamping. Ooh, a block might help as well, wouldn't it? Does that fit on there? Yeah. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to... Is that straight? Yeah. I'm going to do that first. Oh dear, everything's in ink at the moment. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment first today, because I usually leave the sentiment until last, and then it's I struggle to find room for it then. So I thought, let's be clever, Wendy. Now this is the first time I've stamped this this stamp, so stamp it off. Yeah, that looks good. Because these photopolymer stamps, when you first get them, you do need, before you stamp them, you need to just give them a rub like that with your hands. Because what happens is, when they're made, there's a little film left on the top of them. So if you rub it like that, or have an eraser, or like I've just done, stamp it off once, and then you'd be good to go. Like I said, I'm very sorry I've been AWOL lately, but my hubby's quite seriously ill in hospital, and so I haven't been really up to doing much. Right, look, I've made a splodge there. Now, I haven't had a splodge monster attack for a long time. Right, what I'm going to do here, I'm making this card for him, so I'm going to put it up here. My love for you is bigger than the ocean, which is a wonderful sentiment. Ta-da! It's look good, and the sand looks like it's, you know, you get the, oh, look at this. When you look at something under the waves, it looks a bit all woo, doesn't it? Right, don't worry about that splodge. I will get rid of that now in a minute. I will put something over the top of it. Right, now then, I'm going to close some of these because I've got, well, I did have 5 of them open. Right, now then, let's see what else have we got here. Right, we've got some seaweed and some long seaweed and some even longer seaweed. So we're going to just use these now. And I don't know, I mean, I haven't been there myself, but in the ocean, I've watched all the, you know, the wildlife programs and that sort of thing. And to watch all the fish and all under the sea is wonderful. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm going to try and replicate the under the sea thing. It's not thing, is it? Under the sea pictures. So, as you know, they're very colourful down there. So I'm going to do that there. Put it again just up a bit, so you've got like two. It's coming out a lot darker actually than I wanted it to. But maybe it'll dry up lighter. That's all I can hope for. Right, now then, there's that orange. What was that one? Oh, that was Grapefruit Grove. And now I'm going to use this one, which is Call Me Clover. Now then. Oh, I know what else I forgot to do as well. Where is it? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, not you. It should be here somewhere. Oh, it is, right next to me. My old olive. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put a bit of old olive there on that side. And then this side, I'm going to put a bit of the Call Me Clover. So we can get two colours. Oh, yes, I like that. So what I'll do now is I'm not going to clean off the stamp. I'm just going to go stamp one on top of the other one. And put this one over here. I don't want to cover that splodge with the grasses at all. Looks good. I wonder if I've got enough to do one at the back there. Yeah. Yeah. Because then, you see, when you're doing, when you're stamping a scene, or in real life, if you look at something, the closest things to you are more clear and bright. And the things that go further away, then they get a bit more hazy. So that's what I've done here. It gives you a look that makes it think that there's a lot of seaweedy stuff there. Right, I'm going to get in trouble now because I've got things everywhere and nothing where I want it. Where did that one go? Oh dear, it was right next to me. Oh well, never mind. So I'll use this one again. This little one this time. And I'm going to do, wiping that off. Oh, Wendy. One there. One there. And then without cleaning the stamp, I'm going to go into my old olive. I mean, Under the Sea is just as beautiful as A Garden on the Land, I think. Right, I think that's enough for that. Right, so I'll put that one over there. And that's all I've got for that. All right. Okay, well, we'll go back to this little one again. And if I stamp it sort of upside downy, then it'll look like another plant, won't it? Well, that's my reason and I'm sticking to it. Doesn't matter that it's a bit off, as long as you've got something there that's something to cover it, cover the seabed. And now I'm going to go turn it around the right way, if I can figure out which the right way was. It was like that. Yeah, I think so. And see, I've only got one clear one of those. I'm going to do another one of those. It always amazes me how many colours there are under the sea. And again, I'm going to step up a bit and a bit more so that it just shows that there's quite a bit of a greenery down there. Right, so that's that. Try very carefully to put all these. I knew I was doing wrong by even thinking of having this much ink open. Right, now then, we can have a look at the whale. Yes, where's my block gone? Da, da, da. Oh, there it is. Clean that stamp off very quickly and stick it back down there. Right, now then, I'm going to do the whale, and I'm going to do that in, where's that other one? Oh, here. No. I'm going to do the whale in Highland Heather. Well, what else is a whale colour? Right. Now then I'm going to put him so that he's just coming, he's going up here, he's going up to surface. There we go, there. That's right. And then dot him again. I'm going to have him coming down here, and then it's going to be covering over the splodge I made. There we go. Doesn't matter that you can't see all of him. You know what it is by looking at it, I hope. Right, there's the whale done. Now then, the turtles. Now I know the turtles are a greeny colour. Again, I'm just wiping my hands of it, and I'm going to use the old olive here, and put him up here. There he is. You see what I've done here? I've been done here what I do when I do other scene stamping. You do the big things first, then you go down to the little things then. So that was that one. Where do you go? Oh, you go there. That way round. And now I'm going to go for my... I think I better get a smaller block for this, I think. Come on, there you go, in there. It's my little seahorse, look, isn't he cute? Now, I don't know what seahorse colours are. So I'm going to practice a bit of artistic license here. Make sure my block hasn't got any ink on it. And then I'm just going to dot these about like that. So we're going to have 3 and a bit there. Done then, I'm a little bit too close together, haven't I? Right, now then I'm going to go into the Highland Heather. And I'm going to have a Highland Heather there. And there. There. Oh look, they're getting very camouflaged, aren't they, by that? So I'm going to double stamp and stamp again so that it looks like there's more of them. Right, so that's that stamp. I'll put him away now because he is small and he will get lost. Where do you live? Oh, you live there. Right, so then the next ones, what are these? Oh, the little fishies. Now I'm going from large, medium, a little bit more than medium, or a little bit less than medium, sorry, to these little tiny, tiny fish here. And for this one, I'm going to use terracotta tile. Now, I haven't used these yet, so we'll use these now. I'll just have to risk stamping them before I've stamped them off, I think. Because I can't find... Oh, that's not too bad, is it? One thing you do have to check your block as regularly as you can. Just nest that up there. Can you see that? There's a little triangle there that was could do with a little bit of something in there. You can see this block's going again. And we'll put another lot down here. Some are swimming in front, and they're swimming in front of the seaweed. Right, clean that one off because that's only a little one. There we go. And now then, what am I going to do these with? Right, these are the bubbles. And I think the bubbles, I need to do the bubbles in a darker colour. Let me close some of these off because I'm all messy as it is, so I don't want to make any more mess. Right, I think I can handle with only two stamping pads open without creating, oops, too much mess. Right, and with these bubbles, you can put these anywhere really. You know, I mean, I'm yet to master the splodge the dots, but I know a lot of card makers do use the spots because they do, they add a little something to the cards. My splodges, well, they add a little bit of something or nothing to them, haven't they? Right, now then, we've got a little space up there, and I think I'm going to put in another turtle, but oh no, I'm not. I'm going to put, no, I'm going to put turtle in first. We'll see, because can't have the turtle swimming along on his own, can we, when all the other fishes have got two of them? So I'll put one turtle here now, just swimming behind his friend, or her friend. There. And now for the last splash of colour, I am going to go for, come on. I'm going to go for Bumblebee. And I'm going to use the Bumblebee along with the jellyfish. Right, so I'm going to put one jellyfish just swimming off there, and the other one then just swimming there in front of the turtle. There we go. And that's the front of the card made. I will go round in a minute and I will tidy everything up and put everything away. Now then, this is the card I had. I've got so many tubs of bits of glue hanging around. It's quite silly. This was the other side of that paper. I think this must have been a couple of years ago. This was there. I can't remember what the suite was called because I never heard of Stampin' Up until about a year ago. Right, stick this on the card as centrally as I can. I'm going to keep my eyes tested as well because I haven't got... There we go. Turn it over so I don't smudge anything. And back we are. That's silly me. But there we are. It's a bit of a messy sort of fishy, watery sort of card. So thank you for watching and I'll see you all soon. Bye.